Welcome to Complicated Relationship Matters with Dr. Mark Ben. We are here to educate you and coach you through any kind of relationship issues that you are dealing with. Our channel includes talk shows, documentaries, debates, and much, much more.
Hello, to Complicated Relationship with Dr. McBain. Today we'll be bringing you another exciting story, and we'll be looking for your view on this story for today. But before we go on, I want to actually ask you to subscribe to our channel, like our videos. At the same time, click on the notification bell in case we have a new video. You'll be the first person to be notified. Today's story is quite exciting. I want your opinion or your views on this story. So all you need to do today is to drop your comments or your opinion on the comment section down below so that we can read your opinion. And then, like I would normally tell you, there's no right or wrong answer to the question we'll be asking you today. So grab your cup of coffee or a glass of water and a big box of popcorn as we embark on this journey today. Today's title is quite intriguing. The title is I'm Carrying My Stepson's Baby. I am carrying my stepson's baby. I'm carrying my stepson baby. Now, let's quickly have a short break. Then we'll get into the story shortly.
This is Complicated Relationship Matters with Dr. Mark Ben, adding life and values to relationships.
So we are back. Like I said, today's story is quite intriguing, and we would be asking you three questions that we would want you to give answers to. So all you need to do is to give your answer as a form of comment. That is, drop your comment below, and we're going to read your answers and view and analyze your opinion. And perhaps also we could actually work more on this kind of stories to actually bring about a situation whereby people will tend to learn what is going on in people's lives and how they dealt with those issues. And your opinion, like I said, wouldn't be thrown away because there's no right or wrong views as to the answer you're going to give to the questions. So before we go on this story, quickly, I would want to read this disclaimer notice. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. Moreover, the information contained therein does not constitute or substitute any professional counseling or advisory services that viewers might be engaged in. In addition, content provided herein does not claim nor represent any form of therapeutic alliance, which viewers might associate with through the material provided in the videos. Should viewers feel the need or require such assistance, we recommend seeking relevant support services for further assistance or contact MB Relationship Coaching and Consultancy for relationship coaching sessions. Now, this is a story. There was a man. There was a man whose name was James. James was married to a lady called Sheila, but unfortunately, James lost Sheila in a ghastly motor accident some years back. He stayed unmarried for so many years And there was so much pressure on him from family members to move on with his life. At the end of the day, they brought in Emanuela into his life. This was a kind of arrangement for marriage. But Emanuela was with James for so many years. Say about that. And Emanuela had complained or confided in her friends that she was never in love with James, that she was forced to get married to James. But Emanuela was still in this relationship with James for so many years as well. In the course of this relationship, Emanuela began to have a secret affairs with James, with James's stepson, whose name was Stephen. This secret affairs culminated into Emanuela being pregnant. When James heard about this, he was angry. But James didn't want to expose his family. He called Emanuela and James. Sorry, he called Emanuela and Stephen and agreed with them that they should stop the relationship and also advise Emanuela to abort, to go for abortion. But Emanuela insisted that she wouldn't go into any abortion, that it wouldn't abort the baby. So at the end of the day, Stephen also stood firm with Emanuela's decision not to abort the pregnancy. So the three people involved in this story were in a crossroad. Which was the reason Emanuela gave for not wanting to abort the pregnancy? It was simply based on the fact that she had been married to James for so many years. She did not get pregnant once, not to talk of have a miscarriage. She had gone to the doctor, and the doctor had certified her, okay, that there was nothing wrong with her. But James never bothered to go to the doctor to check himself up. So by the time Emanuela had a relationship with James's son called Stephen, and she got pregnant, she felt God had answered her prayers. As per James, as per Stephen, Stephen was in love with his father's wife. In other words, Stephen was in love with his stepmother and insisted on marrying Emanuela. James, the father, said that would be over his dead body. Stephen and James were at loggerheads over this matter. Emanuela also insisted that she would rather die than have the pregnancy aborted. And she had also expressed a desire to marry Stephen, his stepson. How would you see this story? How would you handle this situation? Remember, James was Stephen's dad. Emanuela was James' wife and also the stepmother to Stephen. Now, the situation right now is that Emanuela is pregnant for Stephen, a stepson, and both express their desire to get married. Is this a right decision? What do you think? Let's quickly look at the questions you'll be answering today. There are three questions that I want you to answer. Number one, how do you think this matter should be resolved in your own opinion? How do you think this matter should be resolved in your own opinion? Number two, do you agree with Emanuela's decision to keep the pregnancy? Do you agree with Emanuela's decision to keep the pregnancy? Number three, if you were James, how would you have handled the situation on the ground? If you were James, how would you have handled the situation on the ground? How would you have handled the situation on the ground? These are questions that we would want you to answer. And your answer should be dropped in our comments section so we could look into those answers. Like I said, there are no right or wrong answers to the questions that we are asking you today. We just want your opinion. This situation is a live situation. This is a complicated issue that needs to be resolved. So how do we go along with resolving this particular issue? That is what we want to know from you. So please, like I said, just drop your answers in the comment section. Then we'll be able to read your opinion, and other people will be able to actually read your opinion. Like I said, there are no right or wrong answer to these questions. We just want to hear from you because Stephen, Emanuela, and James are all in a crossroad right now. So they want to know what your opinion would be. Until I come your way next week, my name is remain Mark Ben. I will see you soon. That's by next week when we will bring to you another episode. Like I said, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and press the notification bell. In case we have a new video, then you'll be the first person to be notified. Please support our channel. Until I come your way next week, I still remain yours, Dr. Mark Ben. You take care. God bless you.